Ladies and gentlemen, welcome your faces to Horizon Forbidden West. A game you guys know I've been excited for some time now, and the time has come. It is here. We recently got done with the first one a couple of months back, and we've recently just got done with Red Dead Redemption 2. So I'm ready to jump into this. I'm looking to see where the story continues and just a vast, open, gorgeous world that it is. And obviously, if you've got a HDR monitor or a mobile phone or a tablet, a lot of them kind of do nowadays with most recent tech, I highly recommend watching on that to get them nice, crisp colors and just a more pleasant experience overall. So, without further ado, if you do enjoy this series, I'm not going to say this every single video, remember to like, subscribe, and also leave a comment, even if it's just a bloody emoji. And let's jump into Horizon Forbidden West.
I'm running out of time, Elizabeth. The land is dying. People are suffering. Soon, they'll starve. All because of a terraforming system that's spiraling out of control. And only I can fix it. Only I have your genetic code. It won't be long before we hit the point of no return. And then... extinction. I've been searching for months for what I need. A backup of Gaia. The AIU designed to control the system. But every time I think I have a lead, it comes to nothing. And every night, I have the same dream. I'm walking under a brilliant night sky, through a field of flowers. And when I arrive at the center, I see you, Elizabeth. Waiting for me, even though you've been dead for 1,000 years. You're the closest person I've ever had to a mother. And for a moment, I feel whole. But it never lasts. I'm always left alone. This world is your legacy, Elizabeth. I won't let it slip away. The valley below is my only remaining lead. My last hope to find the backup. I'll do whatever it takes to get it. I promise. Varl?
If it isn't Aloy, the savior of Meridian, and anointed of the Nora.
You know I hate being called that stuff.
Well, consider it a punishment for running out on us the very same night we beat Hades.
I grew up an outcast. Remember, I'm not much for parties.
Yeah. But that one was in your honor. Just saying. So, what are we doing? Must be urgent since you left so fast. Delving into ancient ruins? Or maybe it has something to do with the Blight.
Both, actually, but, I should...
Oh, no. I've been tracking you a long way. It's okay. After everything you've done to help the Nora and my family, I swore an oath to help you, no matter what. You're stuck with me now. Like bark on wood.
Okay, but if you're going to come with me, you'll need to be able to see what I see.
A focus? Never thought I'd get your second sight.
I'll give you another one later and show you how to back up your data.
Data?
Information on the device. We've got a lot to cover. I'll have to explain everything as we go.
You see like this all the time?
Since I was a little girl. Come on. Shall we? All right, I got a couple of scrapes on the way here. We should find some medicinal plants, stock up. So it's time for your first lesson with the focus.
Sounds good. Let's get started.
All right, we are in. And oh boy, was
These
that
plants don't look like the ones
a beautiful
in the
little
Sacred Lands.
cinematic.
The focus helps you
Look at
see
this.
the ones we need.
Holy moly. Tap V to trigger.
There.
Yeah, I've not done anything
Those
in
plants by
regard
the
to
stream should do the trick.
keybinds or anything. And you have to forgive me as well. I do seem to have a bit of a cold right now, so. Colds be colds. Nothing we can do about them.
Ugh.
Bitter?
Yeah, well,
Eat
at
some
least they make you
berries.
feel better. All right, we should keep going.
It's not the
Might want
berries.
to grab
Well,
more of these plants along the way.
there's some more over
Yeah,
here, actually.
good idea.
So I am using mouse and keyboard for this playthrough. I did originally use controller for the first game. But there were times where the motion of the controller was too steady. And I wanted to quickly, you know, snap onto some targets sometimes. And it cost me dearly in some scenarios. Examine the blight.
Oh, whatever I just touched was slimy.
I'll take your word for it.
Those
So,
ruins.
one thing we
That's
do
where we
know
need to go.
is it Cyrus?
I see a few ways down.
The guy from the end of the first
What
one?
are we after exactly?
The backup?
Or Silas,
Well,
yeah.
It's an AI.
Tap left control before the apex of the jump towards water before my swim dive.
Think of it like a set of instructions that can fix things.
I don't know if I was meant to hold it. They're underwater. I don't think
Sounds complicated.
underwater was a thing in the first one. I could be entirely wrong, but
Noticed you're traveling light these days.
Yeah, I ran into some trouble on the way here. Lost a lot of my gear.
okay, so we run into some trouble, lost our gear. Oh, we've got to head to the rocket thing over there. Oh, machines.
Unlocks.
Salvaging machine carcasses as usual. And there they go.
Looks like they left a carcass behind.
Okay, I'm curious on what new creatures are going to be in this. New machines, I should say. By default, your HUD is set to dynamic and only displays information. Cool, cool, cool.
A lot of arrows.
I definitely want some of these.
Better take a closer look.
These are for arrows, right?
Someone took down this machine recently.
Who else would come here?
I don't know. We better craft some arrows of our own. There might be trouble ahead.
Good thing we already picked up some ridgewood.
Yep. I'll just literally just grab some.
Alright. Now to craft some arrows.
I want to grab as much as I can, though, to be honest. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's just a passage. I tell you what, so far they've done really nice with the world. Looks really nice. Obviously, we've got everything maxed out. We're in 4K HDR. For your viewing pleasure. And obviously, even if you can't watch it in 4K and you're watching it in 1440p, you're still going to get some better quality because downscaling is better than upscaling. You know? Okay, so open the wheel. Oh, right mouse.
Done.
Me too. Arrows ready.
Okay. Going to the ancient ruins.
That did it. After you.
After you.
By the goddess. What was this place?
I don't know. The transmission... The, message I found didn't say. Only that a backup might be here. We need to find a way in. So,
Oh, Bull
what
Fox.
happened after I left Meridian?
Okay.
Well, there was a fuss when people realized you were gone. But then some of us figured you only would have left if it were for something important.
We were right about that.
Maybe I can do it now. Oh, okay.
The blight's not just poisoning plants. It's killing animals, too.
So the blight's
Then
coming
people will
through.
get sick too. And starve.
We're not gonna let that happen.
So the whole world ecosystem is going to crash.
Down this way.
Whoa!
Get to the grass.
Oh, the good old grass. Hide away.
Me neither.
What is that? A ferret? I think that's a
Those
ferret.
machines have it on alert.
How
That's
do you want
new.
to handle it?
The focus can help us. We can scan the machine before we make our move.
Okay.
Give it a second. Okay. See how parts of it are glowing? Those are its weak spots.
Got it.
Okay.
It's I. It's a weak spot.
Right.
I definitely feel like I need to change a couple of keybinds here.
Right.
Nice.
Another one's coming.
Tail whipping.
How does the focus know all that?
Okay, so it's called the
Reads data on the machine.
Burrower.
Like a hunter studying
Burrower?
prey?
Yeah.
That is the worst thing to say with my accent. The burrower. Burrower. Oh my god. I'm just gonna call it a
So
ferret.
after the fuss over me leaving. What did everyone else do?
Well, as soon as the celebration was over, my mother led the rest of the Nora home. The Sun King put his people to work rebuilding the city, and I set out to find you.
The Sun King.
Got
Oh, I
it.
hit the bloody ladder.
Someone shot this machine too.
Come on.
You said you've had a focus since you were a child, right?
Yeah. Found my first one when I fell into a ruin. Got the others from an old cache not long ago. It's good to have extras.
They've definitely increased the
One of the old ones.
fidelity in the foliage
Gotta
and
protect
whatnot.
us.
We'll be okay, Varl. Through here.
Okay, that's just to get back down into that location. We don't need to go down there.
Welcome to the Far Zenith launch
Oh.
facility.
Far Zenith? I know they made some tech trades with Zero Dawn, but why would they have a backup of Gaia?
Please register with reception for the tour.
I guess they want us to check in with them?
Please hold for identiscan. Access denied. Please wait here for personnel to assist you. Dr. Sobek.
Okay. I guess they weren't on great terms with Elizabeth. Well, let's find a way in.
Okay, so they wouldn't let Elizabeth in.
Please hold for identiscan.
I should be able
Please
to pry
hold
this
for a
open.
dentist scan.
There's climbing gear. Guess someone dropped in from above. Whoever left this here might have also shot those machines we found earlier.
So where are they now? Ugh, what's that stench?
Oh,
Entire camp. Wiped out. They must have come here to delve for scrap.
Acid. That explains the smell. And it looks like something big came in from above.
Crashed right through the camp. And then through the wall. I should take a look at the rubble in that gap.
me.
Whatever came through here brought this down as it went out. If I can dislodge some of the debris, we might be able to squeeze through. Maybe I can find something to help in the camp.
Aloy, over here. I think I got something. It's some kind of Osram prototype, I think. This hook looks like it can latch onto things.
And this gear pulls it back.
Grapple.
Looks broken, but maybe we can repair it. Hook it to the debris.
And pull it out. That could work. The focus can help us search the camp and identify anything we can use to fix the tool. My focus picked up a couple of things to check out.
Search the camp for parts to repair the tool.
Poor guy. Acid burned right through his armor.
What am I gonna
Part of the
find?
machine could help fix the gears.
That's a good point. I need to check inventory. I wonder how they've changed this. Have they kept it kind of the same layout? Kind of looks like it. Oh, they've got healing ammunition resources here now. Skills. Whoa. I feel like they've changed all of this. Machine Master. Increase the effectiveness of overriding machines and the durability and damage dealt from overridden machines. Includes weapon techniques for the spike throwers, which excel against large enemies. Warrior, Trapper, Hunter. I definitely feel like I'm going to go down the Hunter route. I use the bow a lot. Hell of a lot. What else do I need? There's something over here.
Machine cable. Stronger than rope. Alright, I think I have what I need to repair the tool. Or maybe even make something better.
You could use this workbench.
A pullcaster. You're gonna love how everything's a pullcaster, or the pullcaster caster at the end. An improvised version of a delver's prototype tool that can latch onto and pull objects. Also enables grappling to specific points. Okay, let's craft it. And it looks like there's 3 other items we can craft, maybe.
There. Pullcaster. Now to test it on the debris.
Everything's a caster. It's a versatile tool that allows you to manipulate objects in the environment that have been graded pattern. Okay. I wonder if I can use this on a... Go.
Better than I thought. Well, it doesn't look like there's an easy way out of here. I should scan the area. We have to find a way to keep going.
Huh. What's this thing for?
I definitely feel like putting the scan on middle mouse button is going to be more beneficial. We'll just try that. Just see how it goes. I don't think there'll be a conflict, but it says there is. What is this? Oh, it's this guy.
Good morning. I'm Oswald Dalgard, and it is my pleasure to introduce you to Far Zenith. Forget what you think you know about us. Our truth is simple. We say reach for the stars, even if you have to cross 8.6 light years of space to get there. Please proceed into the auditorium, where we'll unveil our plans.
Wasn't this guy a part of the board? That's why I recognize
this auditorium.
Guess we'll find out.
I'm sure he was part of the board.
Oh, I might be able to get up there.
Whoa!
Wow, that worked.
That pullcaster's useful.
Yep.
Too bad there's only one.
Don't worry, I'll find you another way up.
Yeah, there'll be a ladder. I'm curious if I'll be able to jump on like large enemies with that. And kind of ride them. Okay, I can't scan them.
Okay, I gotta drop the ladder for Varl.
Wait, I can pull that, right? Wait a minute, let me just drop this.
There you go, Varl.
Can I climb back up
Thanks.
here?
Supplies. I think I can use the pullcaster on it.
Hell yeah. at this place.
Humans.
Whoa.
Homo sapiens. Us. We have always pushed the boundary as explorers, pioneers, trailblazers. And now Far Zenith is taking the next leap into the future. That's why we're proud to have resurrected the Odyssey. When our government's abandoned in orbit, Far Zenith will actualize in less than a decade. But that's only the beginning. When the ship is complete, we will send the Odyssey and her crew where no one's gone before. The Sirius system. There, we'll create humanity's first off-world colony. The Odyssey may take 300 years to reach it, but when we look up at the night sky, we'll know they're on their way. And in the words of our founder, the late Peter Chimvumbe, the truest form of immortality is...
Data corrupt. Playback stopped.
Nope.
The old ones could fly through the sky? Between the stars?
Well, yes. Sort of. That ship, the Odyssey, it never made it to the other star. Something went wrong, and it blew up. Is that why Elizabeth gave them a backup of Gaia? For their colony?
Maybe.
Error. Public presentation file corrupted. Member recruitment file available. Do you wish to reactivate?
Yeah. Reactivate. Let's see what else they had to say.
We all know the projections. Economic instability, new biocontagions, rampant AIs. How long before another catastrophe creates unacceptable risk for the world's elite? We here at Far Zenith believe, escape the inevitable. And so we reach for the stars. Now you've seen what we're building here. Infrastructure to support the Odyssey's construction. A state-of-the-art data center to facilitate rapid technological advancements. And you've seen how we're managing public perception. So invest and join us. Claim your berth on the Odyssey. Preserve your way of life beyond the concerns of Earth.
Well, they were right about the world ending. They just didn't know how. Yet.
So everything they said back there about the next step for humanity, it was all a lie. These people only cared about saving their own skin.
Yeah, well, didn't work out for them in the end. That Oswald guy mentioned a data center. There. The backup. It should be stored in there.
Won't be able to swim across.
I guess we'll have to find a way around. Come on.
I guess we'll just have to find a way around. Recruitment
The wilds have
presentation
really grown
dates
over this place.
received. Okay, so I can go over there and I can go through here.
Show off.
Oh, it's just a chest. Oh, another one. Go right there. This is where we start to hoard
My
everything.
focus might be able to help here.
Jesus.
Deeper into the creepy ruin we go.
Oh boy.
Keep your guard up.
Oh, my guard is up.
Up here. Careful. Don't want those things to call in some friends from underground. You take the left one. I'll deal with the one on the right.
Okay. Moving up.
I need to sneak up on it to take it out with my spear. Can't let it see me. I should scan it first. Check its patrol path.
Okay, so he's up there.
In position. Ready
We just need to head to this bush, like, now.
I can throw a rock to distract it. Get it into a position where I can sneak up and strike. Just have to wait for the right moment.
Just gotta be careful, because that one can see me as well. We can see his patrol path. We should be able to get him when he turns around here. Just gonna say he was a little bit late on that one.
Gotcha.
Mine's down too. More of those machines ahead.
Nothing you and I can't handle.
One. Let's tag these. Let's get rid of that one real quick. Oh, he's jumped down. Okay, one more. Oh, that was close.
Got them all.
He was about to turn around then as well.
I've been meaning to mention. I noticed you have a new look these days.
Yeah, I know. Didn't have a lot of time to shave when I was trying to catch up to you. Don't worry, it's not permanent.
Good.
Sorry my whiskers offend you, anointed.
Nothing wrong with a beard. Protects against punches.
The Osram must have used explosives against the machines.
They managed to get a couple.
Looks like there was a barricade here. The machines must have broken through.
Make sure I still grab everything.
I'll keep
Oh,
this for
portion.
later.
Guess that Osram didn't have a chance to use it. Careful. Traps ahead.
Huh. Might be able to disarm them. There. Managed to salvage some supplies. Dismantled it.
And not blow yourself
and got
up.
more supplies.
So I'm going to be able to use these.
Looks
We
like
had traps in the
another
first one, of course.
While we're here, maybe we can make some traps of our own. Might come in handy against machines.
Good idea. Oh, I don't have the right supplies to craft a trap. But it looks like the Oseram shot off some machine parts. I might be able to scrounge up enough materials from them.
Gather blast paste.
I can use this.
Something over here. Yeah.
Okay. I should have what I need to craft a trap.
Okay, blast one.
There. Explosive trap made.
If anything walks into one of those, they won't know what hit it. Over here, Aloy. I think I see a way up.
Apologies if I go quiet at times. It's because I'm muting my mic to try and cough or sneeze. Because right now my nostrils are on fire, and it feels like I've constantly got tickle at the back of my throat. So, oh boy!
Don't think they spotted us.
I better scan them.
I've seen this machine before.
Yeah, scroungers. We know these.
That's new to me. Let's
Wait,
see
is
what
it?
its weak points are.
Maybe
thought
we
we've-
could place one of those traps you made in its path.
Wasn't scroungers in the first one?
So this here.
He's definitely gonna come back this way, right? Yeah. Come on. Come on. And... boom. Where's his friend?
We're clear.
Let's keep going then.
Nice. 4 more for an achievement. Get 10 stealth kills.
You've been in a lot of old world ruins. Are they all like this?
They all have their secrets, but every place is different.
Oh,
That machine we saw earlier must be on the move.
Let's hope it doesn't come this way.
is it above us?
That's a big storm picking up out there.
Yeah. And they're getting stronger. And more frequent.
So the storms, the blighted lands, the rivers and lakes choked with algae. You were born to fix all that?
Yeah. But I can only do it if I find that backup. I think we're winding our way around to the data center. We'll need to cut through that big building on the right out there. This
Data
data
point.
mentions the tech that Far Zenith traded with Zero Dawn. But it doesn't explain how they got it back up.
I'll keep an eye out for more data. Let's see.
Oh.
Huh. A lot of glyphs.
Data corruption partial. High Council Executive Summary. Negotiations with representatives from Zero Dawn have concluded, and I am exceptionally pleased that we have arrived at a mutual profitable agreement. It shows that sugar usually goes down better than salt, in contrast to the less tactical recommendations of certain of our more reactionary members. In short, Zenith will provide a copy of the prototype Homer archive already sent, 500 ectogenic chambers to be retrieved from the storage at our Nimai facility, supplementary ectogenesis research reports. In exchange, Zenith will receive a copy of the alpha build of the Apollo database in the week prior to the Odyssey's launch. By our estimates of Zero Dawn's timeline, by then it should be near complete repository of human knowledge. It should be noted that Dr. Sobek was very reluctant to agree to this, but I drew a line in the sand, making it clear that this was non-negotiable terms. As our faithful media representative, I will continue to run all public communications with Dr. Sobek's team while blank data corrupted.
I'll tuck this away to study later.
Okay, I can't scan these. The thing is now, he's seeing all of this as well, so...
Looks like we've got to climb up.
This place is really falling apart.
Well, it is 1,000 years old.
She has a point.
Looks like some kind of meeting room. That door on the other side's locked. Onzu.
The Zero Dawn terraforming system, the brainchild of Dr. Elizabeth Sobek. Empowered by 9 subordinate functions, Gaia, the core of the system, is capable of advanced planetary engineering, an obvious advantage to our space colonization efforts. Operation Phase 1. Establish an asset within Project Zero Dawn. Status complete. Phase 2. The asset will secretly beamcast a complete copy of Gaia and her subordinate functions to this facility's data center. If all goes well, Zero Dawn staff will remain completely unaware of the transmission. Risks. Discovery of this operation could result in Zero Dawn withholding the already negotiated Apollo database. Special care must be taken not to alert Travis Tate, the expert hacker in charge of Hades Protocol.
Oh, that's him,
In addition,
Travis.
extreme caution must be exercised in regards to Dr. Sobek herself. As one of the world's preeminent technologists, she may have instituted unforeseen security measures. A complete assessment is attached. This concludes the executive summary.
He just noticed she looks like me.
Elizabeth sent the backup here, but she didn't. Zenith stole Gaia.
Aloy, why does that woman look like you?
It's okay, Varl. We look alike because we're the exact same. Genetically identical.
But she was one of the old ones. How can you be her?
Because I wasn't born. I was made. By a machine. It's why I'm motherless, why I was cast out as an infant.
I don't understand. What kind of machine can make a person?
Remember when I said the backup is like a set of instructions? It's more than that. It's called Gaia. And for a long time, she cared for the world until she had to destroy herself. So she made me to bring her back. I'm the only one who can. And this place is my last hope.
You once said the goddess spoke to you when you went into All Mother Mountain. Was that this Gaia?
Yes, but She's not the goddess, Varl. There isn't one.
How can you be sure? It sounds like she anointed you with a sacred task.
I've had a lot of time to figure this out. And you will too, with the focus. But for now, the report said they were going to store the stolen copy of Gaia in the data center. So that's where we have to go. Okay?
Okay. Yeah, so he's now he's got a focus. He knows. He's starting to learn things.
Huh.
Intel update from Yahio. Intel update, June 1st, 2065. Esteemed members of the High Council, the latest intelligence report is attached. I expect I'll have another update at the end of the week. FY, attachment, Elizabeth Sobeck. All sources indicate Dr. Sobeck continues to work obsessively on Gaia's development, pushing herself to the psychological and physical exhaustion. Despite managing a large team, our sources note that she spends most of her time in isolation, which is consistent with her previously documented habits, detailed fully in her main file. Conclusions. Dr. Sobeck remains unaware of Project Anzu. Sources will continue monitoring for any change in behavior. Ted Farrow. Mr. Farrow continues to exhibit extreme guilt and psychological instability. His savior complex, detailed in the main file, renders him incapable of dealing with his culpability for the impending extinction of the life on Earth. While his attention is largely preoccupied with the construction of Thebes, our source confirmed he'd recently coerced Hank Shaw into installing a secret backdoor into the Zero Dawn system, capable of superseding Alpha Authority. It is unclear what Mr. Farrow intends to accomplish with this, but while it may pose a risk down the line to Zero Dawn success, it should not impact Anzu's goal. Conclusions. Irrelevant for Zenith's aims, no further action necessary. Hank Shaw. The latest check-in with Mr. Shaw confirms he is continuing work in his role as a project beta of the Hades subordinate function, and his connections to our organization have gone undetected. He has demanded premium accommodations for his berth in the Odyssey, which was agreed to. Conclusions. Mr. Shaw is on target to deliver a copy of Gaia. After transmission, he will be removed from the equation prior to the Odyssey's launch. Refer to the action plan. Data corrupted.
Look at that. Aloy, over here.
What do you see?
I found something you could use.
A weapon. Thanks, Varl.
What is it?
We should keep moving.
After you.
Yeah. Blast slings launch bombs that affect large areas. Wait, we've had one of these, right? We've had one of these before. Frost blast slings. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we got one of them, like, later on in the game. I was firing, like, fire bombs and ice bombs and shock bombs. Wait, where do we need to go? Oh, through this door. Here we go.
Down here. I think we're almost back outside.
Good. Look, that must be the machine.
Oh boy.
It's heading in the same direction we're going.
That's a big ass viper. Hence the corruption, the venom and toxic, whatever it was, corrosive acid.
One of those machines. I could try with that new weapon on it.
Try the new weapon on it. I keep pressing tab to
I can do more damage to it while it's brittle.
It's already brittle, Aloy.
More of the awesome Delvers. And a lot of acid. That big machine must have attacked as they tried to escape.
They didn't stand a chance.
Power cells. I remember in the first one,
So,
the amount of stuff we were just carrying and we just didn't know when we needed to use it and whatnot.
Yeah. All those places I've been these last few months, there were supposed to be more backups. But 1,000 years ago, a guy named Ted Pharaoh purged them all.
was he part of Far's Zenith too?
No. He was worse. Looks like we can cross over here.
What I'm curious about is how Hades is going to get involved in this with Silas. Oh. Whoa. That's a shuttle.
Wow. That big metal thing looks like the ship we saw back in the auditorium.
Awesome.
Imagine going up to the stars in that. These guys couldn't catch a break.
Grab supplies. We're good for health right now.
Machines patrolling ahead.
We can tag them in the focus to keep track of them.
Okay, this one's gonna come this way.
Sneaky.
Oh. Sneaky little devil. Hiding around the corner. Keep an eye on that one around there. To be honest, I suppose we can just sneak around them. We could literally just sneak around them. Excuse me. Oh, there it is. Not noticed us yet. Nearly did. Is this where we've got to go? What the? I thought he took out that machine then. Oh boy. Holy moly.
3 of those things. And if they slaughtered all those Oseram, we'll never get through to the data center.
There's no way to slip past them. They're too tough to fight head on.
We could find a settlement. Convince some hunters to help us.
That would take weeks, and we don't have that kind of time. Maybe all we need is that shuttle to fall.
That thing? How?
We'll figure it out. Just wait here.
Aloy.
Trust me.
And there she goes.
Just need to get over to the shuttle to figure out how to make it fall into the basin.